Welcome to the Psalmist Corner. Our mission is to spread the word of God through messages of enlightenment, grace, and faith, inspired by Apostle Michael Orokpo. We are dedicated to fulfill Mark 16:15. Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Through divine wisdom, we enlighten. Through messages of grace, we edify. Through unwavering grace, faith, we inspire. Join us as we share hope and transform lives through the gospel. Now, let's dive into today's sermon.
There are pivotal values for a visionary worker. Not every worker. A visionary worker. There are pivotal values. And if your work will receive the approval of God, these values, I'll mention just 5 of them because I'll touch some things as I proceed, must become the guiding force of your operation. So I call them pivotal values of a visionary worker. Hope you know this is a global vision. So it's not a vision you can just act the way you want. I know most of you here are owners of businesses, you are leaders in different sectors, so you understand the urgency and the efficacy of the things I'm talking about. I know you know them. And these things are things you apply not just in church, but even in every other sphere of life. But because we need everybody to be on the same pace, we must emphasize them. So there are pivotal values. Number 1 is uncontestable and uncompromising regard for instituted protocol and authority. If you want to be a visionary worker, you must have uncontestable and uncompromising regard for instituted protocol and authorities. Uncontestable because you don't question authority. You don't question laid down protocols. Uncompromising because you don't fail in responding to the demands and the dictates of protocols and authority. If you don't have this value, you cannot be a visionary leader. You cannot be a visionary worker. You will become a weight in the assignment. Anybody who will be a blessing to the vision must not contest, question, or challenge authorities and protocols. The moment you find yourself doing that, you are no longer a blessing in the workforce. Hebrews 13 verse 17. It says, obey them that have the rule over you. Submit yourselves to them. It says, for they watch over your soul as they that must give account, that when they do it with joy. So what we are talking about in church service or kingdom service transcends time. God is saying, even in eternity, the people you are placed under, he will ask them to give report about you. And he said, when they do it, let them do it with joy. He said, it is beneficial to you. That is why while you are serving on earth, you must not develop the habit of antagonizing, challenging, or contesting against every authority that is over you. Listen, when you come here, you may be whoever or whatever. If they say this is your leader, submit. If they say this is how it is done, submit. It doesn't matter if you are a senator. This is the house of God. I'm telling you how kingdom moves forward. It doesn't matter if you came from America, submit. We are not talking skin color. We are not talking societal status. We are talking governance in the kingdom of God. It is God that ordains leaders. And so if this person is in charge, submit and relax. In due time, God will see your heart and your service and reward you and exhort you. Because God is not unjust to forget your labor of love. He sees everything we do. Even if that leader is not fair, God will judge that person. Your job is not to become the reason why the work is slowed down. Listen, if I will submit for the work to go forward, I'm willing to pay the price. Because the assignment is superior to me. I came to serve the vision. I didn't come for the vision to serve me. That's the difference between a worker and a member. A member came for the vision to serve her, but a worker came to serve the vision. They are two different things. Number 2, dogged commitment to personal discipline. If you want to be a visionary worker, you must be doggedly committed to personal discipline. See, I came to discover that a good heart is not enough. There are many people who have a good heart. There are many people who love the vision, but they are too careless and undisciplined to commit anything to them. So a very serious issue can be affected because of their indiscipline. You can have a powerful service that should bless thousands of people, but somebody who is in the studio forgot to connect a wire. As simple as it is, connect a wire. And a service that 20,000 people should be blessed, they will not be blessed because he forgot. You can come for a service that pastor has prayed for 3 days fasting, choir rehearsed for a whole week, people coming from different states because publicity have been made. Somebody can come and tell you she forgot to buy fuel, and the time she's running in the morning to go and buy, there's fuel scarcity and she didn't know. But there's no discipline to buy the fuel at the right time, and so the 3 days fasting can be wasted. The 1 week rehearsal can be wasted. The whole publicity, people took leave from their work, and some people will only take that leave once in a year and travel down, but the whole service can be messed up because somebody forgot to buy fuel. And the agenda of God will sabotage. And when you ask them, they say, I'm sorry. They think I'm sorry is enough. If you want to be a visionary worker, and by implication a leader, you must master the art of discipline. In 1 Corinthians 9:27, Paul said, I beat my body, I bring it under subjection, so that I will not run and be a castaway. There are many people, you ask them, they say, sorry, I slept off. You don't sleep because you are tired. You sleep because you have finished your work. Who told you you have the permission to sleep when the work is undone? Did you not read about God? God worked for 6 days. It's on the 7th day, when creation was completed, that God rested. You have not done anything. You say, I want to rest. What have you done that justifies the rest? Laziness. That's why visions die. Most of the visions that die, they don't die because of the devil. They die because of lazy workers. And the same people who told you they are tired in church, they know they won't dare say they are tired in the bank. How dare you? You rest during break. You don't rest because you are tired. You rest because there's an allocated time for break. How then is it that when you are serving God, you think you can take a break anytime you want? Indiscipline. Because there's no consciousness that what we are doing sustains eternal value. I beat my body. I bring it under subjection. Jesus said, oh, how am I stretched until I'm done? That means he's exhausted, drained, but he keeps pushing until the work is done. This is one of the things that define leaders. I was listening to Elon Musk in his formative years in business. The guy said he was working for 22 hours in 24 hours. Somebody is receiving prophecy. You can never receive only prophecy and become the richest man in the world. Elon Musk said he discovered that the average CEO works for 40 hours in a week. He started working for 80 hours out of 168 hours. So that what the average CEO completes in December, he will finish it in June. This is in the world. They have this kind of superior mentality. If an average CEO works for 40 hours and finishes his year in December, if I work for 80 hours, I will accomplish what he accomplished in December in June. So that while the average CEO is doing a cycle of 1 year, I've done 2 years. And then you think they just appear? It takes a lot of discipline. If you are not disciplined, your intelligence will be wasted. If you are not disciplined, your grace will be wasted. And this is why we have many gifted people wasting in the house of God. Because they don't know the price to pay to squeeze out the oil. The oil is squeezed. It doesn't flow. You squeeze it out. This is walk in the house of God. Target commitment to personal discipline. Number 3 is conscious sustenance of a good reputation. You must build consciously a reputation that supports the work. Many people, their character flaws have become a reproach to the work that they do. So although they are anointed, but because they are the one, nobody will go there. So you must build a reputation. Number 1, a reputation that you are good at what you do. You are not just there out of sentiment. You are there by the grace of God because you are the best on that job. So that they seek you not because they love you. They seek you because you can do the job. Number 2, a reputation of integrity. Your nay is nay. Your yes is yes. You don't vasculate. When you say this is how it is, that is how it is. Number 3, a reputation that you deliver on the job. There are different dimensions of reputation. Some people are so unreliable that even a shirt you give them to sew, they will never meet up. Once you think it's a mistake, twice, thrice, you now discover it's their nature. And they carry that garbage into kingdom service. I'm telling you why most of us are backward. Not because God is not gracious. And this is one of the major reasons why we are poor in Africa, apart from corruption. Lack of discipline, lack of integrity, no reputation. Go to the Western world, most of you travel, the system works. If you miss the train in 1 minute, you have missed it. And you may stand there until the next train comes. And God help you that the temperature is not -5 degrees. You will stand there, your ears everywhere will be paining you because of 1 minute. And nobody, there's no I beg. It's gone, it's gone. You will see it like this, it has gone. Some people every year they meet more than 20 flights. They can't catch up anything. That is why they fail in church work. Not because the work is hard, not because the work is so difficult, but because there is an intrinsic deficiency. And that deficiency is that they don't have reputation. So their words mean nothing to them. I will do it, come back, I'm sorry, it's what you hear. No reputation. They talk to you as if you can count on them. Do it at your own risk. No reputation. Don't worry, I will edit the video. Don't worry, I'll watch the toilet. Don't worry, I'll be there by 4 to open the door. 4:30, people are still outside. You come and you are wondering, no reputation. Even while they are talking, they know they won't do it. And so God looks at them and said, these ones cannot be rewarded. Number 4, good and proper emotional management. Pivotal values for visionary leadership. 1 Timothy 3:15, until I come. He said you should know how to behave yourself in the house of God. See, there's a how we behave. We don't function how we feel. We function how we should. So if you have quarrel at home, trust God to help your heart. Don't bring it into the work. My dear, can you please close that door? Leave me alone. Madam, I'm not part of the fight at home. If there's an issue, trust God to settle it. But when you come here, put your emotions in check. Somebody is coming to church. Can I have an envelope? What do you mean? Are you not seeing it? And that person will never come for the fellowship again. If this is what they have become by the message, I don't need it. And they think it's a simple thing. But you don't know why the work is not growing. You are fasting and praying, but there's an usher there sending people back. Because there's no proper emotional management. You are wondering why a department is not working. There's one person there who is always talking her mind. Me, I will talk my mind. Me, I will talk my mind. And this your mind that you are talking is a most sarcastic type of mind. No regard for elders. No regard for authority. When you talk, you say you are talking your mind. And they attract reproach to themselves. Because you claim you are the head of protocol. You are seeing a woman of 70 years. You say you are talking your mind. And you talk your mind and everybody leaves you with the department. Do it alone. Don't talk your mind. Talk the word. That's why we are here. Emotional management. See, you need to jack the walk from the realm of your emotion to your spirit. You know what Paul said? Please sit down for a moment. In Romans chapter 1 verse 9, Paul said, I thank my God whom I serve with my spirit. So jack the walk from your emotion to your spirit, so that we are not risked by your fluctuating emotion. And some of us should not talk until we are able to know how to talk and know who to talk to. I'm telling you, it's everywhere. Out of zeal, misbehaving. The other day I sat here after service. A man in his 70s, after the service, just wanted to greet me. Protocol, they pushed it. I said, don't you have a father? Oh God, do you have sense? Say, they are trying to man. Shut up. I had to stand up to go and apologize. He's doing the work. He's doing the... No intelligence. No emotional intelligence. In the war, they call it sound and healthy interpersonal skill. There's a way to talk. There's a way to relate. Even body language matters. Even body language. Your disposition should show honor. It should show kindness. It should show patience and simplicity because of the work. Paul said in 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 3, he said, giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. Giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. The reason some ministries are not prospering with the prayer and the word is because the ministry has been blamed. They say these are arrogant people. They don't know how to talk. So if you like, be raising the dead, you'll be there alone. So everybody who is a visionary worker must sustain these value systems. I tell my people, position does not mean you are bigger than anybody. Position just defines responsibility. So don't come here with a superior mindset and try to kill people's spirit, so that when you are prophesying, they can't receive. Because one so-called leader feels he's a demigod. I began by telling you that there must be uncompromising regard for authority and protocol. So this is not a ticket for dishonoring structure, but I'm telling you, even those of us in leadership must be careful to know how to relate with people, so that we help them become, not destroy their spirit. Elohim Madonna. Elohim Madonna. Elohim Madonna. Elohim Madonna. God has an agenda, and it's depending on every one of us here to move it forward. This is why we must understand these things and commit ourselves.